yatekire chinga kiechi ime ya Chinsa TV.
Omugaso omuya omwanchiwa omurigereria wegete seneke gia Chinsa TV ekero ere okwegena kwanenga igogenderete gotwara oburigereria obuya bw'emiroberio yaitu kuruga iga ase amandegere yomo gusi korende bono igo chiaragire Chinsa Isano na Ibere chiabono mugaso na indi kinachio chinga kichingia chiogo chiago komanyanga kiabereka gotoikera korwa chinsemo au ime yense yaito ya Kenya na kubuga mono aiga ase orobongo rwa gusi igo buna botamba basaki baito bakorere mirimiya yoko yasaka koyabona koyabeka amo ekero bagenda tuna kubwatia ayande erinde na nchengire libageriga liabeneke gima gokoyaretera ase enchera yoboikeranu ngamonaria na kwariganerie omugaso orero naria ingaigo abonchuria kurase chiro ya keumbu barene kiba ko gokera magiga yomo bunge onyari bari cyacu musikaza irijanda koba ogosira gokia ase ebiyombe ebiyabona wego moncho omonigereria litukorera misi igo okorobekana akoroberie imeye chinsemo au aiga ase ense ya Kenya korende mbare banyare kwa bawesokia na kuburianga okorobekana okotibo tiago chanda emiroberio ya botambe na bogotenenia obonchoreria imeye chinsemo au aiga ase ense ya Kenya ngamo nabo Mbaria bari abarai babaorokigwa kurase University ya Nairobi ayo amona nyanda mange na kuburire oikaranse awike aseka chinka chirebusio erinde obenanje Morris Seretta ngoyamanye asenchera yoboikeranu
aya na yatekire chinga kiechi ime ya Chinsa TV.
Karibu sana umwanchiwa umo igereria abahonchereria ime yomotie osechiro ya keumbu ime ye county ya Kisii ase ebunge ya Nyaribari chache igo bono bare nomogoko kubwatekana no gosirwa banyarire kwa bakonyora kurwaso mubunge bwe Chinsemechio omuske Zahir Janda igo bono umubunge uyo nyare kwa bakagusira ebyombe au byabahonchereria ayuo buna bono kuba ebinto buna biria amaburi nabo igo tiema ase bagotia konyara koba bagokorera obonchoreria bwabo ayamagega yogo sabati amaichio na konyara koba bagotiewa no mubunge Zahir Janda umumanaja wensemo eyo Evansa Makori nigo bono arure ogosemeria na umubunge Zahir Janda nigo anyare koba kago ikerania chira chia yarwete na bono kubasira na kubwatira na mono na baonchereria abo kurase chireyo ya keumbu oroboterwa senchera yo boikeranu nere Costas Onsongo
Watemiro sangane kyombeke naende twarorire buya asengenjo babwata marora maya naende bebekiramo asengenjo yo kwegendereri na go supportania asengenjo ye biasara byabo so buno bisyo mochumbe yo twachire gotenena na barabwo mochumbe na basapoti yake igo akaba support ne chibasi ko 1200 twaicha karora ninki chibase chiakolire naende twabeire no mwaka buno bisi nga kyombeke ya twalire chibase cyo cyagolire ma cyagolire ne birogo aho taite gotaba buno bisi nga totaite byombe bune biye bangete elinde tonyare ko support na baro baendere ko endelea
ngule potaria egeteseni gia Chinsa TV Iretariane ni Elizabeth Ogwankwa.
Gutigana nayo umwanchiwa umurigereria igo ngoska bwosio no roboti ronde ase bono umwanchiwa umurigereria toko umanyigwanga igo obo okurobekana kuria kuroberie gotia gokorekana ime yense ya Kenya ekero bona basai baria ba Gen Z barachi gokora okurobekana abarai au igo banyare ko baba wesokia na kuburia nga ogusareka tikonyera koba kogo korwa aiga ase ense ya Kenya. Igobono abarai baborokiwa kurwa se University ya Nairobi banyere koba bakuburia abasae abubeke gori egeke ya Gen Z banyere koba bagwetanga no kurobekana okoko bwatekana na kiria bagotebanga amange ari banyere koba bakuburia anyare koba kago ikirani watiango toiwe ngaki abasae abo kurwa se University ya Nairobi bagokona gotia ase abakegori ba Gen Z batike basoa ase okurobekana okwo.
Initiative. We've worked on this strategy with the Ministry of Investment, Trade and Industry. We've worked on it also with our colleagues from energy, and we've been in all the sectors including the National Treasury, because the issues around local manufacturing are extremely broad. Health is just a consumer of the products.
Wenzetu waliopigania nchi, waliokuwa kwa streets because of the finance bill, tunakuja kuwahimiza kuwa we can commemorate them in our homes. Si lazima tukuje kwa streets. We hinder the businesses that will be going on that day. Let us not be used to push other politicians' political agendas.
If as a political class you want to send this young person to the street to protest, we ask this young person, what do you stand to benefit? Because when you're going to represent the agenda of this political class, you're the one who is standing a high chance of losing your life. And at the end of the day, this political class are just using these young people as tools of trade.
We are here to reject any politicalization of our people. People coming here and standing here and telling our youths to go to the streets, yet they are comfortably sitting in their houses, comfortably looking at us in the TVs, getting shot, being hit, put in a Mariamu. We are not ready for that. We're not going to be vessels, we're not going to be shields, we're not going to be life jackets that are going to be used to protect them or to shield them.
Ekaro ntigarete ase ayo yokorobekana umwanchiwa umo ligeraria igo umugabana gwe county ya Narok moske ole ntutu anyare kobaga kuburia okorobekana tiko basago korekana ime ye county yo kurobere ko tiko korekana lituko liara mise karbono abasai abo beke gori egeke bakubwaterana na bari abomo konyemelia serikali barachie kuligia konyura bari basiretie amagimabo nabo igo otigerwa chingoma chintindi abande goikera gusira goikera bono iga lituko lia aramisi igo bono gavana ntutu anyere ko bakago tebange serikali ya Narok katirigo chiwancha ogosaria nabo igo gotenena kwe biashara gokoreka litukerio lia aramisi.
Najua kuna maandamano imeitishwa tarehe 25 kukumbuka wale ambao watoto wetu tulipoteza mwaka mbili iliyopita. Tunasema pole kwa wale ambao walipoteza maisha. Hata sisi kama hapa county tulipoteza watoto wawili, lakini ningependa kuwaomba kwa heshima kuu ya kwamba maandamano haiwezi saidia. Hapa hii town yetu saa hizi tunashukuru Mungu, watalii wengi watakuwa wakitumia hii town kwenda huko Masai Mara, na tungependa wageni wetu kutoka ng'ambo waone ya kwamba tuko na furugu hapa hii town. Nimefanya kazi miaka 25 kwa serikali, sijaiona peaceful demonstration kwa Kenya. Bado sisi kama Afrika hatujajua peaceful demonstration. Peaceful demonstration ni kukuja kurusha mawe kwa polisi na kutupa mawe kwa hizi manyumba. Naomba usijaribu tarehe 25 kuja town ya Narok. Town ya Narok watu wako peaceful, wanafanya biashara yao, na hatungependa kuona watu wakiumizwa tena ama kuuliwa tena. Kukumbuka kwa wale ambao wameaga dunia, sio kukuja tena kuua wale wengine. Basi inamaanisha leo wengine wakikufa tarehe 25 tena wakuja wafanya anniversary? Hapana. So kwa vijana wetu, Narok is a no-go zone. Hatutaki mtu yote akuja maandamano. Sisi tuko very busy, tunafuna mahindi, ngano hiyo ndio hiyo karibu iwe tayari. Wageni wetu kutoka ng'ambo wanakuja kwenda Masai Mara. Tafadhalini Wakenya, sisi mtuheshimu, kwa sababu tunataka Wakenya wote ambao wanaishi town na wafanya biashara, tusikuje kulete furugu kidogo, kwa sababu Narok County iko very sensitive. Inaweza anza kama maandamano iwe kitu ingine.
Gusio mwanchiwa omorigereria ense ya Kenya igobono yebekire ange gochia gochaka kweroseria amariogo erioko enekia ngari goriria amariogo ime yetinya gitari lianyarire koba ligosuka ense gokwana na bariki bamangana amaya igobono muriki ogotambe ase wizara yobochenu oma oluga anyare koba kagotebanga emeroberio yonsi anyare koba gekobekwa erioko enekia nga ebiwanda au byanyare koba bikobekwa ime yense ya Kenya erioko enekia nga amariogo ajakire koba gakorosiwa kurigia gokeya liguriria mariogo aria kurusiwa ase chinse cia Michael Ayanaro Dr. Oma Oluga abwate agokwana igoro yense ya Kenya kuna kuyarigania gochigo chaka kweroseria amariogo.
Initiative. We've worked on this strategy with the Ministry of Investment, Trade and Industry. We've worked on it also with our colleagues from Energy, and we've been in all the sectors, including the National Treasury, because the issues around local manufacturing are extremely broad. Health is just a consumer of the products that we manufacture here locally. The reason why health is driving this agenda is because we've learned enough lessons. We've learned lessons in the COVID-19 pandemic. We've learned lessons in every time that we have an emergency, that healthcare systems must rely on a strong, stable supply system. And what we have noted in all the supply systems is that if you don't have the factories locally, then you cannot be guaranteed that you will get the products when you want them. During COVID-19, we took more than a year just to get vaccines. You know, we were getting vaccines in piecemeal, but when vaccines finally arrived here, it was more than a year, and sometimes it was too late. The Kenyan government spent more than 8 billion paying for vaccines that were manufactured as part of the Africa initiative that came here too late, you know, for us to get them to the citizens. And so from all of those lessons, Africa and Kenya in particular has decided that we must push the agenda for local manufacturing, specifically for the local impact here, which is to reduce the cost of healthcare products. We still have expensive medicines as compared to the market globally. I've mentioned this before, that the cost of our medicines, if you go to any chemist or any hospital, 45% of the cost of our medicines is just middleman fees and freight. Just two things, middleman fees and freight. So that is a lot. So the painkillers that you're buying at 100 shillings, if we were to manufacture them here locally, you'd buy them at 55 shillings. And that will have a very huge impact in reducing the cost of healthcare to our citizens, but also in reducing the expenditure from Social Health Authority, so that the benefit package that we have, you know, the benefit package that we have, sometimes people say, oh, this is not enough, or, you know, the hospital is asking me to add more money. We want to make sure that the benefit package is comprehensive, and the way to do it is also to have local manufacturing so that the products are here. But more importantly also, from an economic perspective, we have to create jobs, and you can only create jobs when you build factories. So that's also a huge economic impact. The other issue about the impact is that then we can guarantee the quality of these products, so that we are sure that the work that
Ugoskause mwanchwa umorigereria ekero umuriki obotambe agendete kona ko bwatoka gochia sabariki bamangani miroberio serikali ya Kenya yabekire elio gochia kone kianga yachakire kweroseria amariogo kuriye gokeya ligorie rio amariogo imeyetinya gitari igo bono umu waziri oye Aden Duale are ase obosio bwekegambiro elio kurigia koiraniria ekeria kegotebekana ngatari kubwatia amachiko aria akorewa nebigambiro igobono anyere ko baga koigerera ibitambukiro ebyabereka koira asekeria agotebanga igo ayo agokana tanyara ko bakago korekana anyare koba kagwekaniwa erio konekianga obochenu imeyense ya Kenya wanyare koba boguska igoro igobono omo waziri wobochenu omuske Aden Duale are ase obosio wekegambero kia milimani meyomutie o Nairobi erio kurigia kweneria naseki eserikali egenderete kobetereria egetuo keria gose karantini eria ya Ebola kwagachwa imeyense ya Kenya maminja nogochika wekoti ayanaro abireka gukwana ime yekoti eyo umugaso orero.
And for the authority and dignity of this honorable court, the Ministry of Health and the government of Kenya remain firmly committed to the constitutional principles of the rule of law, respect for court orders, and the independence of the judiciary. Further, it's important to note that any decision made by myself as the Minister for Health, I base them on science, technical advice, and strategic interventions. Immediately upon the conservatory orders, and in good faith, compliance therewith, the government of Kenya and the United States of America suspended the proposed collaboration concerning the facility. Indeed, the United States of Government publicly confirmed the suspension of the collaboration. The ministry understanding of the conservatory order was that the court had suspended the implementation of the proposed collaboration between the government of Kenya and the United States government in relation to the Laikipia Air Base facility. At all material time, it was never the intention of the ministry or myself as the Cabinet Secretary to disregard, undermine, or act in defiance of the orders of this honorable court. The fear that the Laikipia facility could serve as a vehicle for Ebola importation into surrounding community is scientifically unfounded. The facility is located at a military airbase, placing it at significant geographical distance from populated areas with very strict access protocols, including reducing any theoretical risk of community exposure. We have a Kenyan delegation of soldiers who are in Congo serving under the UN peacekeeping mission, who are required to travel very often to Kenya for their rotation every 12 months. Some might come to travel to see their families during leave, as well as upon demise of their family members. In the event one were to arrive at the international airport, for example, Jomo Kenyatta International Airport, it could result in the cancellation of flights, travel bans by various countries, as happened by Israel a week ago.
Ikumi inaisano naisato tia butokire igoro ye Chinsa Isano na Ibere tia bono mogaso koneni ntaratia gukora no kunyoria ngarituko ria rero moraibo enso muske William Ruto igo agotia kobeka essay omuswada oria gwechibesa kobali chiko endio gotia konekia ngabono e budget area ya somwa chiwikibere chigweta bono ya chire kwa bake oikenani wikiagara gutabikwa essay komo swada uyoko barichiko e budget te konyara koba kego ikeraniwa na wego monchwa omonigereria inkeringa igo aba bwataringo se abarai bensemeria ya Linda Mwananchi baroberetie gotia gukora etaro ime yorogongo rwagusi rituko ria ijuma igo bono banyare ko baba gusukia busio etaro egio kubwatekana na keria bagotebanga nebitango bitanyare koba biko charukwa igo bono bateberenga asomuna bwekenyanda ntobu meeting eyo gose etare yo gocha chinsemo au ime yorogongo rwagusi has been postponed yani nga yasuki bwebosyo oikanainde ekero muranyare koba moko rareriwa mwanchu munigeria ayona runabwate ase emesa yane aya tekire Chinsa Isano na Ibere cyumugaso orero kurindaya na yanda mange gendera kuranyora gwetera se mitandao yeto ya kijamii ibona bono Chinsa mochiria cha Facebook epage yeto Kisi TV amandegere yumugusi na wego Chinsa mochiria cha YouTube ase channel yeto ya Kisi TV amandegere yumugusi na botambe igongo koboria kwanyara koba go like epage yeto ya Facebook na wego subscriber ase channel yeto ya YouTube irinde kwanyoraya na yanda mange ase enchera iyo boikeranu na boigo ayande amange igora chiko yanyore karo charagire Chinsa 10 na boigo Chinsa Ibere ne Chinsa inye tiomogoroba orero na kuburire otware oburigereria obuya kurende tigangire libagaria ku mwakrambu ya morosana pantelo ni mageni uyore koneke ngachibi chechini rogeri mbiago ikera ase enchera yo boikeranu kegima yendera gotwara umugaso umutoreru yendera gotwara oburigereria obuya bwimurubiri yeto ende erebosio ireterane botambe Morris Seretta
aya na yatekire chingakiechi imeya Kisi TV zanga na intwe aso mutandao wetera Instagram amona Twitter @Kisi Television tonyore YouTube na Facebook Kisi TV twakere esimi wetera 0708386041 yanyore onsi ayatekire imeya Kisi TV amandegere yomugusi.